Good morning, everyone. In our last class, we talked about how technology has changed the way people study, work, shop, and communicate. Today, we are going to talk about cybersecurity, an important topic in the digital world. Before we start, let me explain the plan. First, I will define cybersecurity. Then, I will mention 3 useful security tools. After that, I will explain why cybersecurity is important. Next, we will discuss common cybersecurity problems and their solutions. Finally, I will share statistics about incidents from 2021 to 2025. Let's start with cybersecurity definition. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computers, networks, devices, and data from digital attacks. In simple words, it means keeping digital information safe from cybercriminals. Please note that cybersecurity is not limited to protecting computers. It also protects mobile phones, online accounts, websites, databases, networks, and smart devices such as security cameras. Since we use technology every day, cybersecurity has become an essential part of daily life.
Dr. Ali, could you explain some common security tools and what each one does?
Sure. Please note these 4 security tools and their functions. The first is a firewall, and its function is to control the data that enters and leaves a network. Another tool is antivirus software, which detects and removes harmful programs from a device. The third tool is multi-factor authentication, or MFA, and its function is to ask users to prove their identity in more than one way, for example by using a password and a code sent to a phone. The final tool is encryption, which changes information into a coded form so that only authorized users can read it.
Is multi-factor authentication the same as a password?
Not exactly. A password is one method of checking identity. MFA adds another step, so even if someone knows your password, they may still be unable to enter your account.
Excuse me, Dr. Ali. Why is cybersecurity so important in our daily lives?
That is an important question, Maha. Think about how much information we keep online today. We use our phones, university accounts, bank cards, and even government services almost every day. For this reason, cybersecurity is important in many ways. First, it protects personal information, such as names, phone numbers, passwords, and bank details. Second, it protects business data, including customer records and company documents. Third, it helps protect financial transactions, such as online payments and banking. Finally, it protects national security because governments and public services also depend on digital systems.
Dr. Ali, what are the most common cybersecurity problems people face?
Good question, Salim. There are several common problems, but the good news is that each one has a practical solution. The first problem is phishing. This happens when criminals send fake emails or messages to trick people into sharing private information, such as passwords or bank details. The solution is to check the sender carefully and avoid clicking suspicious links. Another problem is malware. Malware is harmful software that can damage a device, steal information, or slow down a system. The solution is to install antivirus software and update it regularly. The third problem is weak passwords. Some people use simple passwords such as 123456 or their own names, which makes their accounts easy to hack. The solution is to use strong passwords with capital letters, small letters, numbers, and symbols. A fourth problem is unsafe public Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi in cafes, airports, or shopping centers may not be secure. The solution is to avoid opening bank accounts or entering passwords while using public Wi-Fi. A fifth problem is outdated software. Old software may have security weaknesses that hackers can use. The solution is to update devices, applications, and operating systems regularly. The sixth problem is sharing too much personal information online. Some people post private details, such as their location, phone number, or daily routine. The solution is to limit what we share online and check privacy settings carefully.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Ali, but are cybersecurity incidents increasing?
Yes, let me give you simple statistics. Please listen carefully because these figures can be shown on a graph. In 2021, a small technology college reported 40 cybersecurity incidents. In 2022, the number increased to 60 incidents. In 2023, it reached 80 incidents because more students and staff used online platforms. In 2024, the number rose to 95 incidents. By 2025, it reached 110 incidents, mainly because of phishing attempts, weak passwords, and unsafe online behavior. These figures show why cybersecurity awareness is important in schools, universities, companies, and government offices.